Hello and welcome back to Sunday Storytime. A few months ago I attended an online book launch for this book, The Book of Strength. It was a book written last summer by a group of families in South Wales, including Port Talbot, with writer Mike Church. In writing the book, the families drew upon their experiences of supporting their children during the first national lockdown. They shared their worries, fears, highs and lows, and between them, and with the wonderful illustrations of Claire Mabbott, have created this delightful book. The book focuses on strength and resilience and how experiences, good and bad, are all part of our journey and are what makes us. In the YouTube link in this post, you'll find out more about how this book came about, with contributions from the writers and Pobl, who initiated the project. Now, on with the story of Annemieke, the elephant. The storm raged on for days. Everything was hiding away. Annemieke, the elephant, was all alone. She was scared. How was she ever going to cope? "I'm not tough enough to survive this," she said to herself. A bee was being blown by and heard her. "Are you okay, little elephant?" Annemieke thought it was funny that something so tiny was asking if an elephant was okay. The bee was being kind. "How do you bees manage? You are so small." "Oh, we stick together," said the little bee. "We work as a team. I think it's the first rule in the Book of Strength." "Is there a book that tells you how to be strong?" "Well, I think so. I've never seen it, but I've heard animals talk about it." "Where can I find it?" "Well, if you're brave enough, go and ask the tiger. He's the king of the jungle. He sees everything, but be careful. His bite is much worse than my sting." Annemieke set off to find the tiger. It didn't take long. She heard roaring and was very scared. The tiger was getting his washing in when she saw him. "Excuse me," said Annemieke. "I'm sorry to disturb you, but I'm trying to find the Book of Strength. I need to cope by myself with the ups and downs of life." The tiger looked up, and Annemieke thought he might try and eat her. "Well, well," said the tiger. "An elephant alone in the storm. You will need to be tough to survive." "Oh, I'm not tough," said Annemieke. "Everything seems so difficult. How do you manage?" "Well," said the tiger, "it's not easy. I usually attack anything that comes near. Generations of tigers have learned to fight first and ask questions later." "Oh, I don't think I'm a fighter. Nothing scares you, does it?" "Oh, yeah," said the tiger. "The humans scare the life out of me. They have the books of strength. They stole my sister and put her in a zoo." "That's terrible." "Thank you. I will go and find the humans and their strength." Annemieke travelled for miles until she came to the big sea. A turtle was building sand sculptures on the beach. When it saw the elephant, it hid in its shell. Annemieke knocked quietly. "Please come out," said the elephant. "I have to get across the sea." "The sea is no place for an elephant," said the turtle. "I know," said Annemieke, "but I need to find the Book of Strength so I can cope. How do you manage?" "I hide in my shell. I get scared so easily. I just keep myself to myself and let the world pass me by." "But I want to get over my problems. I want to cope. I have to find the Book of Strength to do that. I've heard it's in the human city." "You seem so brave. We can take you across the sea." The turtle got her friends to help. Annemieke began by stepping from turtle to turtle, and then a big whale popped up and said, "Climb aboard! You're the biggest on land, and I'm the biggest in the sea. We should be friends." The whale and the turtles took Annemieke across the sea until she saw the huge human city. She was really scared again. A bee met her at the dock. "My cousin told me about you. You're a tough little elephant. Now follow me." "Where are we going?" asked Annemieke. "And where are the people?" "They're hiding from the storm. The city belongs to us now. We're going to the library where they keep all their books." News of the elephant's journey spread, and all sorts of animals started to follow her to the library. The doors had been blown down by the storm. An owl was waiting. "Where's the Book of Strength?" asked Annemieke once they were all inside. "I don't know," hooted the owl. "But you can find it, can you?" "I'm not sure. I'm afraid I can't read," said the owl. "What?" said Annemieke. "I've come all this way. I've risked my life, and now you tell me you can't read me the book." Annemieke charged out of the library, knocking over chairs and tables. She was charging towards the sea when a swarm of bees buzzed around her head. She couldn't see where she was going, and she heard them say, "Don't give up now. You've come so far. You are tougher than you think. We're all here to help." Annemieke saw all the animals gathered around her wanting to help. All of them her new friends. "You are strong," said the bee. "That's what got you here. You've made connections. Everyone needs each other. We are stronger together." They returned to the library. There, on the table, were pictures of Annemieke, pictures that told her story. "I can't read," said the owl, "but I love to paint. I've painted your story, Annemieke. Everyone needs to tell their story, and there are many different ways to do it. The more you understand your own story, the stronger you become. Everyone's journey, good or bad, makes you who you are." "You've all been so kind, and I've learned so much," said Annemieke. "I don't want to be as fierce as the tiger or as shy as the turtle. You've shown me I can believe in myself." All the animals cheered. They left Annemieke's story in the library, a book of strength, and it's the one I'm reading to you right now. And that was The Book of Strength. I hope you enjoyed that story as much as I enjoyed reading it. Join me next Sunday for another Sunday Storytime. Until then, bye for now.